Rohit came into our life in November of 1996. We were in Ardmore, Oklahoma. He was a bundle of joy like any other child, and we were proud of him. And as he grew, growing pains were there, but one thing, he realized he was free-spirited, which is another way of saying he never listened to us. His thing was, unless he was convinced that he believed in something, he wouldn't do it just because I said it, because I'm his dad, or because his mom said it. It was in his nature to make sure that he really felt that it is the right thing for him to do. For example, I was telling him, I encouraged him to do music, but I said, do you really want to do music? Because it's not going to, be a career where he can be making money and sustaining a life. And he looked at me and he said, you have a degree and you have a job. Tell me that you're really happy with it, truly happy with it, and I'll go the route that you go. And he looked at me and he said, don't say that, I know you're not happy. So just leave me to myself. Let me do music. And then he comes along one day and says, Dad, can I go busking? And I said, well, let's do two things. First, tell me what busking is. And he said, oh, busking is I just take my guitar, I go to Hollywood Boulevard and I just start singing on the road. I said, my upbringing, I said, gee, are you going to make money just singing on the road? I don't think it's a good idea. He said, but that's what I want to do. And then I said, are you asking me a permission, or are you asking me, or are you telling me? He said, because I said, if you're asking me permission, you should be prepared for the no. He said, he smiled at me and said, no, I'm actually not asking you, I'm just letting you know I'm going. So he goes busking. The first time he goes, I think he went to 3rd Street Promenade. A lady really liked what he was singing, so she didn't have money, she gave him organic bread. A loaf of organic bread. And he brought it home. He doesn't like organic bread. He just said, you guys can eat, but don't throw the cow. I need to save that cow because that is my first payment. And that payment came out of the heart of that lady because she didn't have money. He gave me something, tangible. And then, I heard through many of his friends that he goes around and busking to Hollywood Boulevard and 3rd Street Promenade. Once he came back and showed me a glass with $15 or $16, and he said, hey, look, I made $15. This is going to see me breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Taco Bell. And I said, that's fine, but I have to get my last dig at him. And they said, that's all right because you're at home and you only have to worry about food, but what about living? And he kind of realized he was caught, and he said, yeah, but you know what? Even if I have to live on my own, I have the confidence to pull it up. So that is basically what telling me, no matter what you tell me, I'm not going to leave music. At that point I gave up. I said, you know what, do what you want, but make sure you shine in what you do. He's been keeping himself busy. When in the normal course of life, we do, tend to think, we don't assume that our kids are going to die and pass before us. So we, like any other parents, clean your room, do your laundry. There are many times he would not do the laundry. I would tell my wife, don't do the laundry for him. And he would literally come looking for, he will use underwear because he's and then he would realize he has to do the laundry. But after he passes, you feel, what do you mean to him? Those kind of things. And we were kind of not going to feel guilty because we were trying to be good parents to him. Overall, he was a guy who, the last year or so, he kept himself very busy. He would go to Boys and Girls Club, work there, go to Moorpark College, and then again sometimes he used to go back in the night again to Moorpark College. He would come late. Then they offered him a job early in the morning, and first thing I told him, my wife is great because he's not going to sleep, he's going to get up now and the whole day is going to be busy. And he loved it actually. I didn't think the first time he's going to even get up. I told him, let's not wake him up, let's see if he has And he woke up, and then I knew he was committed to the job. And then just a week ago, he was telling me, I'm so tired, that I wake up every day so early and go, and it's like I come back at 9:30, 10. I told him, why don't you leave then? You don't have to go do the morning stint. He said, no, I love the job. Just because I'm telling you I'm tired doesn't mean I'm going to leave the job. I need the money. And with the money he would buy, like one day he walked into the huge, I thought it was a guitar, and he said, it's not a guitar, Dad, it's a bass. Or I just said, a cello, sorry. He said, it's a bass guitar and I'm going to learn it. I said, don't you have enough things to learn? Like he has maybe 10 or a dozen guitar and 2 pianos and clarinet. But he said, no, I want to learn this. I said, so when he said, anyway, I paid for it, so it's not like you're going to pay for it, I paid for it. And then, we were so happy that things were going fine. And we had a lot of things, and I didn't know that I know he was composed some songs, and he would let us listen to the songs that he thought he would. And obviously they tell more to their friends than to us. But now, we have listened, found out that he's written so many lyrics and composed so many things. I even asked him one day, how do you compose a music? He looked at me and he says, I can't teach you that, it just comes. You either have it or you don't. Basically, then I realized that I couldn't argue much about what he was going to do in this life. And then this had to happen. But rather than dwell on the fact that he is not going to be with us, we have music to hold on to. As parents, it's going to be hard because his mom will miss him. She can't see him coming through the door. And there are times when I and my daughter will be watching a show, and he will come from college. Immediately he'll start pounding on the piano, and I'll be thinking, man, can't he stop pounding? But I would never stop him because I knew that he was probably composing. He had already written the lyrics, and he's trying to compose the music for it. And then he, just when you think he stopped with the guitar, then with the piano, he'll go and start playing the bass. It will take a while for him to go upstairs. Only then we will be kind of be able to watch the television. But out of all that, I kind of knew that he probably had it in them to, get somewhere in life. At least he had the confidence that he will make it. But now looking at it, I think he tried to squeeze a lifetime within the 18 short years of his life. And I can honestly say that at least he's achieved more than what I have done in my 50 odd years of existence here. And while his death does come as a big shock to us and to all those who love him, I have to believe that maybe they had a better purpose for him upstairs. That's why they were in a hurry to call him. My wife has been, she's been a great mother, and although they have their own share of fight because of the usual mother, things saying do this, do that, but he admired her. He has told me so many times that he has a great mom. He's even confided to faith and believe that he's got great parents. My daughter said he's got. So I would like to think that he went with a good feeling and about us, and just that unfair that his life got cut short. But the only going thing for us is at least we have something to hold on to. And the other thing I want to make a final note is I am so much impressed by all of our friends and relatives who have stood by us. It's saying thank you kind of belittles what they have done, but it's just the support that we have received over the last few days. You can remember that his friends have been great. They have really worked hard to put all the collage and slideshow. His cousins and uncle and aunts have collaborated in that. And it's a legacy that we can look forward to. And again, I thank everybody, all my friends, my colleagues. They have tremendous support we have received in this hour of grief. It's made it, although it's never going to be the same, but it's definitely helped us through this process. So, Rohit, my boy, rest in peace.
And we love you. We always love you. The only guarantee is we'll definitely see you on the other side someday. Thank you.